Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your boy, Dr. Rogers, a multiple scholarship winner and currently a doctor in Korea. So if this is your first time to stumble upon my channel, you're welcome. Make sure you hit on the subscription button or notification bell so that when I pop up with such videos, you will be the first to be notified about it. And currently, it is the admission process in South Korea at the moment. Lots of universities, top universities are currently receiving applications for admissions for spring 2022. So if you're looking forward to studying in Korea, which has one of the awesome education systems in the world, this is the moment where you have got to submit your application. And the good news is that most of these schools come along with lots of scholarships. Some of them, just by gaining admission, you will benefit from the admission scholarship. That is one of the things you will gain. And some of them, when you get into research, you can get research positions or research assistantship positions, which will permit you to study. And today we're going to look at Ajou University Graduate School, which is one of the best schools or one of the top schools in Korea. So let's get right away. Online applications are currently will start from October 15 and run till the 28th for the first round. The second round will run from November 30th right down to December 13th. It's very, very important you respect the deadline as far as admissions are concerned in Korea. It is usually very, very important because it's all online. So if you miss it, you've technically missed it. So there are up to two rounds for Ajou universities or admissions. So it's very important you start preparing your documents on what you need for you to apply. So programs are running from you have the bachelor degree, master degree, and PhD program. So check the degree program for the application process like I'm currently sharing now. As a point of disclaimer, I'm just here to share the information. I do not work at Ajou University, nor do I have any influence or any way to impact your admission. But I can help in reviewing your documents for free for you to admit into this university. So you're going to have your online applications and submission of documents from the period I just gave you. So you're going to have an interview. You're going to be an interview, announcement of successful applicants, and then health checkup is very, very important, which is one of them. And then application for visa insurance for people who are outside Korea. So if you're coming in to study, you're going to benefit or you're going to apply for the D2 student visa, which your country where you're applying you apply from the Korean embassy, and once you get into Korea, you can change or extend it for up to the first year's 2 years, then secondly 1 year, depending on what you're studying for. So and like I said, admissions are currently ongoing. So let's go ahead and look at the scholarships. Ajou University has different number of scholarships. There is a Korean government scholarship, which was formerly called KGSP. Currently now, admissions for the Korean government scholarship is not ongoing for masters or PhD. That would be for next year. So if you're applying this section, you cannot benefit from that scholarship. And also, besides benefiting from that, there are other scholarships you can benefit from. First, you have for international students. First, before I go to talk about the scholarships, if you are from a non-native English speaking country, it's very important you submit an English speaking score, that's IELTS or TOEFL, which will show or would show that you are able to study and write your exams or and navigate for studies in English. So you're either required to write TOEFL or you can write IELTS, and it's very, very important. And then so when you apply, if you have all of these, first there is a 60% of tuition. That's one of the scholarships which you can get partial. There are so many scholarships in Ajou University. You have partial scholarships in full, 80% tuition for doctorate and 60% for masters if you're able to submit these English speaking requirements. So it's very, very important for you to submit these requirements. It will help you. Also, you can apply for teaching assistantship, which is mandatory for admitted for full-time international students who are enrolled into College of Engineering or Department of Computer Engineering. You can benefit from teaching assistantship, which can be for up to 15 hours per week, for doctorate students 8 hours per week. And then students of medical science, biomedical, nursing, and all of that are excluded from the above scholarships. So you should check what department you're applying for. If you're not in your these departments which I've just listed, you can benefit from that. And then there's also the Ajou special scholarship selected at Awida during the semester, where based on your performance you can benefit for up to 80% tuition reduction for masters, and then for doctorate 100% tuition reduction if you perform excellently well during your during the semester exams which you are going to take, because some of these scholarships, even when you earn the scholarships, if you do not perform well or get good scores or grades, you will be disqualified from it. So it's very, very important you know about that. So this information is not just for people applying. If you're already into Ajou University and studying at the moment, sorry, then you can apply for that scholarship. And then there's also Ajou Medicine and Nursing School for international students. So medicine masters, you can get benefit from 75 or 100% tuition reduction. Nursing, you can have 100% tuition reduction, and a holder of foreign nationality. So Ajou admission scholarships, yeah, like I said before, some students, you can get an admission waiver scholarship just by applying. For those who have completed over 4 semesters of Korean language institute in Ajou University, and if you're having up to level 5, which is called topic, the test of Korean exam, then you can benefit from 100% waiver scholarship. In the past, some students used to get into, first way you can get into some of the programs in Korea with Ajou University inclusive is that first you can enroll into the language school. After enrolling to the language school, you study Korean language. If you're really good and you earn up to level 5, which is a test of Korean language, you will be exempted from paying school fees. So it's very, very important. And then for doctorate, you can also have a 75% of admission waiver if you have up to topic level 4. So if you go to um school and you know you perform pretty well in your Korean academy or Korean studies, and you earn up to that amount of grade, then you can be exempted. Like topic level 4, you can earn up to, with topic level 4 you can be excluded 75%. Topic level 5, 100% tuition waiver, meaning you're not going to pay fees, you just have to study. And the simple reason is that they are looking forward to, a lot of Korean universities are looking forward to people whom after being training can be able to work in Korea. And for you to work in Korea, you need to have some level of Korean proficiency, which will encourage you or will facilitate you to be able to work within a Korean society, or even applying for these for the jobs. That's why they give scholarships for all of that. And then for the tuition, if you have the money to pay, tuition fee can range from $6,000 and above for engineering, depending on your field, to $6,700 for pharmacies. So, and the sum is up to, you're gonna pay up to $7,000 for fees, excluding it. All of this excludes your accommodation fee or your fees for you to accommodate, live, and stay within Korea. That's why I always encourage students to try as much as possible to apply for scholarships, because when you have a scholarship, that will permit you to be able to study and produce maximum results and give the best out of you. So if you love this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, or you go to the subscription button, hit it there, so that each time I come up with fresh videos, you'll be the first to know about it. Thank you very much, and